Hello and welcome back to FPL Score Predictor. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you'll be updated when future videos are uploaded. So before moving on to game week 6 and the plans for that game week, let's have a look at how we got on in game week 5. In game week 5 we had a game week score of 65. 69 really, but we had a -4 hit, and so we're quite pleased with that, giving us a game week rank of around about 1.2 million. Doesn't look good on paper, but not so bad in terms of overall. And our overall score for the first 5 game weeks is 375, an average of 75, and an overall rank of 149,835 with a nice big green arrow of about 24k increase. So that's not bad at all, given that we had that 4-point hit. Okay, well, let's have a look at how the team got on. At the back, Sanchez and Cody both blanked as their respective teams were both put away. But White and Rudiger both managed to save the day at the back. White got a clean sheet and bonus point, and Rudiger, with almost the last kick of the weekend, pulled in a haul of 14 points and pretty much saved the game week. In midfield, it's once again a tale of sorry blanks, with Sissoko coming in for Matip, who was dropped for last week, and Gray and Jota, who's never fulfilled his promise for me, both getting blanks. Rafinha scored but picked up a very worrying injury, having just brought him into the team, and Salah, once again Mr. Reliable, picking up doing the captain's job and getting a total of 24 points. Ronaldo 6. Aubameyang still yet to get me a return on the Aubameyang experiment, but overall we're happy with the score of 65. No need for panic this week. Sanchez in goal, and Matip, Rudiger and Cody, all three have pretty good fixtures this week. Jota, Gray, Salah and Rafinha. Hopefully he will be past fit and play. And up front, Antonio returns off the bench, Ronaldo and Aubameyang. And that hopefully Aubameyang can start to produce some of the returns that I'm expecting, given the Arsenal's fixtures over the coming game weeks. I'm very, very hopeful that Arsenal will start to produce the goods. So I think that it's a pretty balanced team. I think that there are some very good fixtures for some of the players, and there's absolutely no need to panic as yet. In terms of captain, I have a very difficult choice. This game is basically about choosing the right captain, and it's Antonio, Ronaldo, Salah. At the moment, I'm thinking Aston Villa home, and it will be Ronaldo. I don't think Liverpool will have as easy a time as some people think they will at Brentford. But Antonio, I think there will be goals in that Leeds game, and he will be there or thereabouts should West Ham start scoring goals. At the moment, I'm leaning towards Ronaldo, but that could change. It could all change before the game week begins. In terms of the score predictor, it was a pretty poor week, which started quite well. A correct result, Newcastle Leeds, I predicted that to be 2-2. Wolves versus Brentford, I certainly didn't see Brentford beating Wolves, and so that was an incorrect score. Burnley versus Arsenal was a correct result, as I predicted a 2-0 win for Arsenal. And Liverpool and Crystal Palace, correct score. I predicted 3-0, and that's how it turned out. And at this point, it's looking pretty good in terms of 5 points from a possible 8. Manchester City and Southampton, well, I didn't see that 0-0 coming either, as I'd predicted 2-0 for Manchester City. Again, I had a poor prediction with the Norwich-Watford game. I couldn't see where the goals were coming from, but boy, they certainly came. And Aston Villa-Everton, again, I did not see that result coming. Well done, Villa, for turning over Everton in the way that they did. Brighton Leicester continued the poor form as Brighton somehow managed to beat Leicester, and that was a great surprise to me. West Ham Manchester United have managed to turn things around a little bit here, and getting a correct score on this one. But Spurs, who did so well for the first half, and I thought that was on track at half-time, but Chelsea changed their game and upped their game in the second half and put my prediction to bed. My prediction as a score draw 1-1. So a game week total of just 8 points in the end, and a running total of 46. An average total of 9.2 points, which again, percentage-wise of 46% is still very good. Anything above 40 is good in terms of predicting the results under this system. In terms of looking for differentials, and part of this game is that you need to be different. There are 3 Chelsea players that are worth keeping an eye on in Reece James, Kante, who looks more attacking every time I see him play, and Kovacic. I like the look of Kovacic as he seems to be getting more forward of late. Also, Sarr is in very good form. Pogba is also something that someone worth considering, and then someone very much under the radar, the top midfield's point scorer for Leicester, Tielemans. And so just looking to be a little bit different, keep your eye on those. Game week 6 score predictions, tough games to predict. Chelsea, I think, will overcome Manchester City, and I'm going to say that that one at home will be Chelsea 2, Manchester City 1. Manchester United, Aston Villa, most people would say that's fairly home win banker, and I'm going to go along with that, and I think it'll be 3-1 at the end of the day. Everton and Norwich, again, I think this is pretty much a nailed-on home win. Everton should see off the challenge of Norwich, and I'm going to say that that will be 2-0 to Everton. Leeds and West Ham, I like this fixture. It's probably the one I'll watch at 3 o'clock, and I think there'll be plenty of goals in this one. I'm going to be a little bit conservative, although there might be more. I'm going to say that this one will be Leeds 2, West Ham 2, and hopefully Rafinha and Antonio will be involved in the goal-mouth action. Leicester and Burnley, I think Leicester, this one's another home win. Leicester have enough to turn over Burnley, and should do so fairly comfortably, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Leicester. Watford, Newcastle, this is what I might see where the surprise result may come this week. I think Newcastle are finding their feet a little bit, and I'm going to say Watford 1, Newcastle 2. Brentford, Liverpool, this should be an away win banker. I don't think Liverpool will be as comfortable as people are making out they will be, and I think newly promoted Brentford will give them a game. I think it'll be Brentford 0, Liverpool 2. Southampton, Wolves. Again, this is one fixture I can't see where goals are going to come from, and I'll probably be proved wrong yet again. But this one I'm going to give as a draw, a no-score draw. So I'm going to say 0-0, Southampton, Wolves. Arsenal, Spurs. I've got a funny feeling there might be goals in this. Both defences could be vulnerable to each other's attack. I'm going to say that this one is going to go 2-2, and I'm hoping that Aubameyang does something very positive in this game for me. So I'm going to say, 2-2, Arsenal Spurs. And Crystal Palace against Brighton, I got this down as a home win. I think Brighton, although they're doing very, very well, Crystal Palace is a very difficult place to go to. I'm going to say Crystal Palace 2, Brighton 1. And that's it, and I hope that I have a better game week this week than I had last week. Pitch your wits against me, predict your scores, and let me know how you get on in the comments. So that's it. Our team is selected. No panics. and we've made our game week 6 predictions, and we'll see red or green arrows. What are we going to get next week? I will be happy with a score of probably around about 55-60 in FPL for this coming game week. And if you like the video, give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell, and stay updated when we upload future videos. And all that remains to be said now is see you in the next video.